Prime Minister will visit Thailand to participate in the 6th BIMSTEC Summit and for an official visit to Thailand from the 3rd to the 4th of April. Prime Minister will be attending the 6th BIMSTEC Summit in Bangkok. The theme of this summit is BIMSTEC, prosperous, resilient and open. BIMSTEC region is prone to extreme weather events and natural disasters. Its relevance can be seen from today in the devastating earthquake in Myanmar and Thailand. Prime Minister will visit Thailand to participate in the 6th BIMSTEC Summit and for an official visit to Thailand from the 3rd to the 4th of April. This will be Prime Minister's third visit to Thailand. In November 2019, he had attended the ASEAN and East Asia Summit that was hosted by Thailand, and earlier he had been to Bangkok en route to Tokyo in November 2016 when he had gone to pay homage to the late King Rama IX. As you know, India and Thailand have historically warm bilateral relations, shared civilizational, cultural and religious bonds. Thailand is India's maritime neighbor, a valuable partner in our Act East policy and vision for the Indo-Pacific, and also a highly valued partner in BIMSTEC. Our bilateral ties are multifaceted and cover a range of joint cooperation from defense and security to trade and investment, connectivity, science, technology, innovation, education, space, health, culture, tourism, and people-to-people exchanges. Thailand is the third largest economy in ASEAN and our fourth largest trading partner after Singapore, Indonesia and Malaysia in the ASEAN region. Our trade is almost $15 billion and our exports to Thailand are about 5 billion and imports from Thailand about almost 10 billion. Last year, at the request of the government of Thailand, India had sent the holy relics of Lord Buddha and two of his main disciples for a 25-day exposition over 5 different cities of Thailand, and this was on from 25th of February to the 9th of March, and around 4 million people paid their obeisance to the relics. The unprecedented success of this exposition is a reaffirmation of our age-old, indelible religious and cultural ties between the two countries. India and Thailand cooperate in ASEAN and the East Asia Summit process, and as I said, in the Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technical and Economic Cooperation, the Mekong-Ganga Cooperation, and the Indian Ocean Rim Association. The upcoming visit will present an opportunity to build on the positive momentum in our bilateral ties since the visit of the Prime Minister in 2019. The Prime Minister will hold bilateral meetings with the Prime Minister of Thailand, Ms. Paetongtarn Shinawatra. This will be his second meeting with the Thai Prime Minister. He had earlier met her on the margins of the ASEAN Summit in Vientiane on 11th of October last year. They will review the progress in the entire gamut of bilateral relations and ways to add greater momentum to the India-Thailand bilateral partnership, and also exchange views on the regional and multilateral issues. They will also witness the signing of several bilateral documents. The Prime Minister is also expected to have an audience with His Majesty King Rama X and Her Majesty the Queen of Thailand. In addition to the bilateral component of the visit, Prime Minister will be attending the 6th BIMSTEC Summit in Bangkok. The theme of this summit is BIMSTEC, prosperous, resilient and open. The summit on the 4th of April is to be preceded by the BIMSTEC Ministerial Conference and also by the senior officials meeting. As is the normal practice, the chair of BIMSTEC will rotate from the current chair, Thailand, to the next chair, which is Bangladesh. As you know, the efforts to develop a regional cooperation platform along the Bay of Bengal began in June 1997 with the establishment of BISTEC, which was a grouping of Bangladesh, India, Sri Lanka and Thailand economic cooperation. With the addition of Myanmar in December that year, and then Nepal and Bhutan in February 2004, this became a grouping of 7 countries. Over the past 27 years of its existence, and especially over the last 10 years, BIMSTEC has been making steady progress towards becoming a permanent, formalized multilateral grouping. The practice of holding summit meetings began in July 2005 in Bangkok, and India hosted the next summit in 2008. In 2014, the BIMSTEC Secretariat was established in Dhaka, and India hosted the BIMSTEC Leaders Retreat alongside the BRICS Summit in Goa in 2016. A summit was held in Kathmandu in 2018, and in 2022, the 5th BIMSTEC Summit was held virtually by the then chair, Sri Lanka. The BIMSTEC Charter was approved, and the reorganization of BIMSTEC activities under 7 pillars was also approved at that summit. At the forthcoming Bangkok Summit, the Bangkok Vision 2030 will be adopted, and the report of the BIMSTEC Eminent Persons Group will also be endorsed to chart the future direction of BIMSTEC. Significant recent development in BIMSTEC has been that the Charter has come into force in May last year. This gives the grouping an international personality, lays down its principles and purposes, and also the basic institutional architecture of the grouping. Prime Minister Modi's decision to host the BIMSTEC Leaders Retreat in Goa in 2016 was a signal development for BIMSTEC. The Prime Minister is personally invested in BIMSTEC. He also invited all the BIMSTEC leaders to his inauguration in 2019. Our focus in BIMSTEC is on institution and capacity building, strengthening security, including maritime and cyber security, climate security, including disaster preparedness, food and human security, and increased connectivity, which is trade, energy, transport, digital, and people to people, which are our priority areas. We lead the security pillar of the cooperation, and its focus is on establishing strong legal frameworks to combat terrorism, transnational crimes, and prevent violent extremism in the region. And at the same time, establishing cooperative mechanisms that will facilitate close cooperation among security and law enforcement agencies. The BIMSTEC region is prone to extreme weather events and natural disasters. Its relevance can be seen from today in the devastating earthquake in Myanmar and Thailand. Collaboration in disaster management and between our disaster management authorities through HADR exercises has been a priority area for India. India hosts the regular BIMSTEC disaster management exercises and collaboration activities involving advanced weather forecasting. We also host the BIMSTEC Center for Weather and Climate.
प्रभात खबर.com, विश्वास वही, रफ्तार नहीं।